What is going on, guys? Nick here, and welcome to Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. Now, I've been super hyped about this game, and I figured there's no better time to kind of get back in the swing of things on YouTube to play this. Because this was, Pillars of Eternity 1 was the first game I ever streamed or recorded. It went poorly. I did Iron Man, which is like the, hey, if you die, your game save deletes. Died on the final boss. So that was fun. But yeah, we're gonna play through this. Just a heads up, I have played through the first little bit, and there's a choice very early on in the game, which is a very almost Far Cry choice, where you can just kind of not follow your destiny, and it gives you the end thing. But it crashed and corrupted my recording, so I can't even upload that, which is annoying. And I'll just explain what happened when I get there. But yeah, there's a lot of talking in this one. It's all voice acted. There's a narrator and stuff like that. So the first episode's going to be probably a little bit long because it's just setting up a ton of stuff. So just be ready for that. And here we go. And we're going to be doing classic. Veteran, yeah, there's veteran, but classic makes it easier to kind of get everything done. And while I'm not going to be I'm going to 100% this game, I want to experience as much of it as I can. So we're going to do classic. No Iron Man, Trial of Iron. Yeah, none of that. We're just going to do classic and go ahead and go on. Also, it does ask direct questions regarding my PoE 1 playthrough. Because it was so long ago, and because I never exported it to YouTube and then Twitch deleted it after X amount of days, I'm not going to refer to that. I'll say what happened here or there, but I'm not in the choices. I'm not going to act like I already know, just so that anybody who hasn't seen PoE 1 can not be skipped over.
A world where mortals live, die, and are reborn through the turning of the wheel. The cycle of reincarnation watched over by the gods, and made possible through pillars of a mystical substance known as Audra. 5 years ago, you traveled from your home to the Deerwood, a nation that had waged war against the incarnated god of light, Eothas, resulting in his destruction. The country suffered from a plague of hollowborn, infants born without souls, that many believed was punishment for killing a god. In an ancient, secluded ruin, you witnessed a secret ritual that inadvertently transformed you into a watcher. One who can see and speak with souls. The ritual also gave you horrible visions, waking nightmares of a past life that threatened your sanity. To put them to rest, you pursued the man who had led the ritual, a seemingly immortal agent of the gods, known as Theos Ix Arcanon. With divine assistance, you confronted and defeated Theos, ending your visions and resolving the Hollowborn crisis. In so doing, you also learned the great secret that Theos had protected. That the ancient empire of Anguith had transformed themselves into gods. Your visions finally put to rest, you retired to the castle of Cadnua, built atop a massive statue of pure Audra, where you ruled in relative peace and prosperity.
Okay, for those of you who don't know, that is the summary of PoE 1. I died fighting Theos. So,
nice story.
yeah.
You fixing up that old keep? Lifting the curse? Must have told it 100 times. But something got to gnawing at me. Thinking the spirits there weren't really at rest. But maybe the gods weren't finished with us. god came back. Will you forgive us? Last the trouble with dreams. Sooner or later, we all have to wake up.
Oh no!
And so you wake to a sleepless world, the in-between of life and death. Follow your memories.
Hey,
You have been here before.
we get to walk.
You have seen past the shroud. You are a watcher now, and a watcher you will stay.
Yes.
A watcher sees souls, knows their pasts, and the souls see them back.
I can't remember who that is. I think it's the crazy priest that joined your party.
A dubious honor.
I can't remember.
Inheriting a fortress both broken and cursed.
We're just strutting along, passing all these slow-ass souls.
What is a god? A higher power? A rewarder of good
Theos.
deeds and punisher of the wicked?
So also, side note, I hate slow walkers. If you're a slow walker, speed up.
Gods
People who walk like these souls.
Something else
Man.
entirely. Something created by people.
Also, a lot of this first part is just
And
PoE
did
1
you ever consider
in story
these were
form.
things you were never meant to understand? That their comprehension is beyond you?
Beyond you. But yeah, I recommend, if you haven't played PoE 1, I would recommend playing it, or at least watching it, because it's worth it. It's a great game. That's why I'm so excited for this one. And now we go.
The wheel
Yeah.
again, watcher. Come.
Hey, you don't tell me to come. I come when I want to. Not like... came out much more dirty than I thought. Actually, speaking of dirty, apparently there's nudity in this game, so I may have to make some edits at some point. So yeah, who knows?
Dwarf shares this strange floating platform with you. His face is creased by so many wrinkles that his features lie buried amid shadowy pockets of skin. Still, the dwarf's well-practiced habits have left telltale tracks of a welcoming rictus across his visage.
I love that there's a narrator. In PoE 1, you have to read so much, and recording it is such a pain because it's so exhausting. But luckily, we just get to listen now.
You can see his smile coming before it blooms, reshaping the dwarf's face from a hanging sack of flesh into something resembling an oddly carved merry gore, replete with unhealthy bumps and discolored splotches.
Okay. We will follow the dwarf, who looks way too tall to be a dwarf. But you know what? We're just gonna believe it, I guess. Go! And you know, we're about to play some Yu-Gi-Oh! With the Wicked Witch of the West over here.
Sit. Please.
Alrighty. You've activated my trap card.
Thank you for joining us, Watcher of Cadnua.
The gaunt woman seated at the table is clad in time-worn black armor that seems too massive for her to move in.
I didn't realize that was armor.
Slender neck rises from the
I thought it was a black dress.
hollow face.
Whoops.
The milky skin stretched across it is delicate and translucent, like parchment that has been scraped clean too many times. She is preoccupied with the arrangement of cards on the table between you. With each movement, her armor squeaks and groans as though bearing an incredible weight. She places a final card, gives a nod of satisfaction, and raises her eyes to meet yours.
Your brush with the divine has drained you of your powers, fractured your memories. Look upon these cards. They represent the courses of your life. You alone know best how they flowed. Arrange them to fit what you remember.
Okay, so here is your chance, or my chance, I guess, to import the PoE1 save. I don't have it because I played Iron Man mode and died, so it deleted. But if you go through all these, it's basically like, hey, what would you have done, or what did you do in PoE1? And I go survival of the fittest, because the way I always play these games is like, I have like a greater mission, and so if I need to like sacrifice some shit along the way, then so be it. It's very much like a greater good kind of viewpoint I take this, and plus I just steal a bunch of shit. So, I'm definitely not like benevolent or fair. So we're doing survival of the fittest for my past. And I don't know what this affects. I've seen this a little bit before, and I'll let you guys know when everything's new to me. Just this is before it crashed. And then the ones down here are all just like, hey, you were a monster, and that's not how I played it.
Does everything appear to be in order?
Yes, it does. Also, I love how in the corner down here we look like a little like purple goo Deadpool. But
To the beyond. I am Barra. One half, anyway.
She points a finger in the direction of the dwarf who led you here. Though the movement is slight, her gauntlet squeaks like a rusty hinge. The dwarf's rictus returns as he nods.
The dwarf's rictus.
Tell me, do you remember when we last met?
Okay, so here's one of the examples I was talking about a little earlier about how like you can basically treat it as if you just played PoE1, which since I didn't and I don't have the recording, I'm not gonna pick any of the options that have the PoE1. I'm just not gonna pick, just so that like people who didn't see it can kind of get a refresher. So I'm gonna pick like I don't remember, so she'll kind of explain it.
She places a card on the table showing a tall tower. The gods' constellations are arrayed around it in the sky. You remember now. The Hall of Stars in Twin Elms, where you spoke with the gods.
You came to that tower seeking our aid. You chose to pledge your services to other gods. Still, a pledge unmade stands fairer in this court than a pledge broken.
She places a card in the middle of the arrangement. A bell tower with no bell. Her fingertips slowly drag away from the card, faintly creaking as they retreat across the table.
You had need of the gods once before. Now it seems we have need of you. The being that occupied Odnua's statue beneath your castle was the dead god, Eothas. Of this we are certain. What we do not know is what his intentions are. Though Eothas stole a large fragment of your soul, you were strong enough to survive the onslaught and enter the in-between. You and he are still connected. He has chosen a body made of living Audra, perfused with the power of thousands of souls, including yours. It should be little difficulty for an experienced watcher to find him.
So what you're saying is I need to hunt down a like 100-foot giant god, and why don't you do it yourself?
Taking physical form in Aora is fraught with peril. Most mortal minds and bodies are incapable of containing divine power. It can lead to problems, as Eothas learned not long ago.
Her armored hand gingerly places a card sideways on the table. It features a man with a burst of light instead of a head.
Okay. Let's see. Well, I like to find him as much as you would. He destroyed my castle and killed who knows. Yeah. I want my castle back.
I know.
He destroyed my castle.
It is my business to know. 322 in Cadnua and your surrounding lands.
What a dick. All my people.
Their souls remain in Eothas still. You have the power to save them. Serve me and I will return you to your body. Or don't, and return to the wheel.
Okay, so here is where I said I'll go to the wheel. Because I was like, that's weird that they give you that option. And so I'm not going to do that this time because it crashes the game, which I don't know if that's on purpose or not. But essentially, you're like, nah, I'm done with all this god stuff and being a watcher. I'm going to retire. And so you reincarnate as like a dog and just kind of chill. And that's it. And then once the narration stops, it crashes. So, yeah, we're not gonna do that. But that is like a little, like Far Cry-esque. Like, hey, if you just kind of take this other path, you don't have to have your hero's journey. So I thought that was funny. But it does crash and fuck up the recording, so I can't do that. So let's get on with it. Don't tell me good.
Before you return to Eora as my herald, you must remember who you were, the last whisper of life and death.
Okay.
For a moment, the sockets of her eyes darken, leaving the pits of a death's head gazing out at you.
When you
Creepy.
get to your own place, the beyond will lead you back to your own kind, to the world of mortals.
I'm assuming this is class pick and stuff? Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna be a dude, because I'm a dude. And if I'm gonna be the voice of the dude, it should be a dude. Let's see. So now we get to choose godlike. God, the models look 1,000 times better. Oh my god. Elf? Elfy boy? Let's see. I guess I should read them. Let's go to the top. And I'll also read down. Okay, the mighty Amawa? I can't remember how to say their names. So once we meet one, because I'm not going to be these guys because I can't say their names. Once we meet one, I'll learn. Let's see. They're largely kith races and are commonly found in or near oceans. They're not truly aquatic. They have an affinity for water, and many of their civilizations, such as the Rotai, are based on naval dominance. They are known for unparalleled strength, and they get +2 might. The dwarf, who, see, this looks like an actual dwarf, not the dude in the thing. By virtue of land covered, a number of colonies settled, dwarves are the most well-traveled race in the world. They are commonly found in the Deerwood, the Velian republics, and almost any colonized land. Dwarves are known for their great strength and tenacity, in which they get +2 might, +1 con, and -1 dex. See, elves are the dominant race in Air Glanfath, and the white, the white that wends, and are extremely common in the Deerwood and Aedir. Elves are known for their speed and intelligence, as well as commonly isolationist nature. So dex and perception, I like it. Also, I'm gonna butcher the pronunciation of some of this stuff, and I'll just, once it's said to me by the narrator, I will understand it. All right, the godlike are children of the kith, who have been blessed with physical aspects associated with the gods, though some do not consider it a blessing. The aspect may take many forms and often come with mystical powers. Aberrant head shapes are typical, and godlike are unable to wear protective headgear, as it's near impossible to find anything that fits. Because of this unusual nature and their inability to reproduce, godlike are often viewed with fear and wonder. Dex and int. Let's see, humans, commonly called folk, are the most common race in Deerwood, the Aedir Empire, Old Valia, and the Valian republics, though not as large as the towering Amua. If you know how to say it, spell it out phonetically for me in the comments. Humans are known for their strength and willpower, might and resolve, and then the Orlins are the smallest of the kith races, though many cultures don't consider them to be civilized at all. Also notable for their large ears, two-tone skin, and hirsute bodies. Hirsute? Yeah. Orlins are commonly found in Ir Glanfath, the Iximitil Plains, and parts of Deerwood. They are known for their mental intensity and sharp senses, so -1 might, +2 perception, +1 resolve. I think I'm just kind of going to be boring and be a human. I mean, there's elves, which are cool, I guess. I could be an elf. Dex and perception. What does Dex do? Affects secures action speed. Okay. Perception. Okay. I mean, we can go elf. Let's not be boring and go human. We'll go elf. Alright, we're going to be an elf boy. So I could be a pale elf, which is... Let's see, it's unclear how long ago the pale elves... Glamfallen? There we go. Came to the southern polar regions of the world, but they have lived there for at least 12,000 years. Based on their continuous contact with the... Oh my god, why does it keep making me say this? Aumaua? Thou Mao traders. They are one of the most stationary ethnic groups in the known world, migrating within the polar region but seldom venturing far north. They are rare in the northern lands, and most people consider them exotic if they have seen one at all. And they have elemental endurance. The Pale Elves, a long history of living in inhospitable climates, have given them an inherent resistance to burn and freeze. And then we got the Wood Elves, who are like basic elves. Let's see, Wood Elves trace their beginnings far north of present-day Ader and have migrated south through the forests. Okay, we're gonna be a Pale Elf because that guy looks boring. We're gonna be a dope like pasty boy with like his like sparkly Twilight vampire face. All right, we're being a pale boy. What's this? Okay, would you like to make a single class or multi-class? Single class characters? Yeah, we're gonna do single class. Multi-class is cool, but I've never been a fan of multi-classing because I always feel like it spreads the character too thin. Okay, so we can do barbarian, which is, most of these are pretty like standard if you understand stuff. The only ones that you have the chanter, who's like a bard who buffs, which is cool. The cipher, which is what I played in PoE 1, which is very like I'm trying to think what the equivalent would be. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's very like, it's like a mind trick person, which is cool. But what we're gonna do for this one, because I thought about this ahead of time, so I didn't take 10,000 years to make my character, I'm gonna be a druid. I just like the idea of a druid pirate, and I think that's badass. And plus, I like the idea of it being like, oh hey, I'm this like elf who's supposed to be like super like stationary, but I'm a druid, so I just go drifting around. But yeah, so druid, animist at heart. Druid taps into the spiritual power and flows through the simple living things of Eora, plants, animals, and sometimes even living stone. While not necessarily religious, druids do have a reverence for the natural world and a keen interest in understanding its mysteries. In most cultures, druids are understood as sort of primal magician, but among the Glanfathans, Nasataki, I don't know. In many rural cultures, they have high positions of influence and authority. So +2 metaphysics. What? Why can't I click on that one? Why not? +2 survival. Let's see. Interactions involve the wilderness challenges. Okay. Explosives. The explosives improve the accuracy, damage, and effectiveness of bombs, noisemakers, and similar devices. Okay. Alchemy and religion. Okay. Yeah, let's preview the ability. Whoa. What is this? Sunbeam. Sunbeam calls down and burning. Yep. Yeah, what's cool about the druid is they're not like the like wizard and stuff where you can only have X amount of spells at a time. They have just all their spells, and they can transform into stuff, and I like that. Okay. Oh, you pick a subclass. That's cool. I did not know that. Alright, let's see. Animists are the most common druids in Eothas, seeing life in all facets of the world. Animists draw power from the complex web of connections between plants, animals, yada yada. Alright, automatically learn the following druid spells at new power levels. Sunbeam, Moonlight, okay. And there's no penalty. So does that mean the other ones have penalties? Oh, they do. Oh, interesting. So Furies embrace storms as the essential wild spirit of nature. Instead of spirit shifting into an animal form, Furies transform themselves into Storm Blight. Okay. So we become an elemental instead of a dog. And then you get a bunch of wizard spells. Okay. But you can't cast Rejuvenation. I don't like that. Cannot cast creature summon. After shapeshift, the druid receives a significant penalty to the power level of the rejuvenation. Oh, so okay, this is a healer. Yeah, druid reduce cast. Yeah, okay, so yeah, it's a healer. All right. Shifters emphasize the the spirit shifting. I won't call it shape shifting because that's what it is, but I call it spirit shifting of druids rather than their spellcasting abilities. Unlike other druids, shifters possess the ability to shift to any animal form. Shifters are known as isolated anti-social druids, often living as hermits. Druid can switch to any of the spirit-shifting animals once each per combat. Okay, that's cool. Let's see. Spirit shift has a longer duration. After it ends, the druid's healed. You automatically learn a bunch of spells. Okay. But then you can't cast spells while in your animal form. Let me see the ability tree. Okay, so it just starts with cat, stag, wolf, bear, and boar. Okay. But you can still cast everything, just not while you're shapeshifted. I mean, that's fine. Because you could use the animal forms as like a oh shit button. Let's see. Yeah, so it's either Animus or Shifter. Infestation of maggots? What? Animus. Yeah, you know what? Let's go Shifter. We'll be a Shifter. We'll be dancing in and out of forms and casting spells and stuff like that. Alright, we'll be a Shifter. Oh, do we only get one starting ability? We do. What? Hold on, does that change if I'm an animist? No. Okay, so you just get... Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, let's stay the shifter then. Alright, what do we want? Charm beasts. The druid utilizes their innate connection with the natural world to charm enemy animals in the area of effect. Okay. Rejuvenation. No, dancing bolt summons a flurry of thin bolts of lightning zapping enemies in the area. Sunbeam. Let's see. Okay. Talon's reach, slash damage in the area. What's touch of the caster's hands? Corrosive damage and then more damage over time to any in the area. I kind of like the idea of that one. Oh, but this one... Ooh. So this one could poison them, but this one does like natural damage over time. Tanglefoot. I kind of like Touch of Rot. Like, that sounds cool. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's a 3-second cast time with 4-second recharge, 4-meter range. So yeah, it's like a up close and personal one. Let's see. This one is a 2.5 meter 90-degree cone and can penetrate 9. Penetration 7. Okay, so it's essentially like, hey, do you want to... Huh. Interesting, because in PoE 1, the druid had all their abilities. You didn't pick. Interesting. Part of me kind of is thinking going Animus then. Let's see. So this one automatically learns... Oh, so at each level they automatically learn one of these abilities. And so this one they learn Nature's Mark. Interesting, okay. And Life Giver, yeah. Oh, okay. So these aren't wizard spells, they just sound like wizard spells. So this one's the more casty boy. Shapeshifty boy. Life Giver boy. If that's the case, I kind of want to do this one. I mean, I won't be able to heal, which kind of sucks. But it could also be cool to become like an elemental. The choices. Let's see. God, this one makes me so versatile, though. Huh. Let's see. They're known for being loud, boisterous, and generally impossible to shut up. I mean, I don't really want to be the healer anyway. So, you know, let's be an elemental. Why not? That sounds cool. So this is what I would have had if I was a shapeshifter. Okay, so it's just a debuff. Alright, well if I'm gonna be a rangy boy. Let's see. And potentially blinding. I like sunbeam. I also like the idea of, well, you know, we'll go sunbeam. We'll be an elemental boy. Cause I get dancing bolts, I think, is my other ability. Yeah. Alright, we'll go sunbeam. So let's see. Alright, might contributes to damage, healing effectiveness, and the fortitude defense. It represents characters' physical and spiritual strength, brute force. Okay, so this is, let's see. So it's just flat damage, so we should probably have a decent amount of that. Let's see. So we get 15 points. There's 6 things. I like to have everything at 12 at least. Because I like going more on the balance side. Let's see. Intellect is area of effect, ability duration. Yeah, okay. And then resolve is hostile effect or duration. Okay. Constitution, health, right? Yeah. Don't more int, more health, or more might. Let me go might or might constitution because I don't want to die. Yeah, I want health. All right. Yeah, I mean we're very jack of all tradesy, but that's how I like playing my characters. I don't like being like, I'm gonna min max. So let's do that. And then, where are you from? Oh, this gives a bonus. I forgot about that. So where we're from gives a bonus stat. Let's see. So the white that wins is where we're supposed to be from, which is perception, but we don't really need perception. The Living Lands is a mountainous region of a large northern island, renowned for its diversity of plant and animal life. Its weather is unpredictable, and its ecosystem varies dramatically from valley to valley. The Living Lands are home to an assortment of races in a variety of colonial and independent settlements. Kind of feel like that makes sense for my guy if he's like a druid drifter dude, that he would have ended up there, and plus it gives us might. So let's go with that. And then drifter, sleight of hand, bluff, and streetwise. It could also be explorer. Let's see, you find the siren call, the horizon irresistible. You cannot help but wonder what lies beyond the next hill or wave. You've built your life around finding out. I quite like that idea. Having survival, diplomacy, and history. Yeah, because we're not like a sneaky boy. Yeah, we'll go explorer. That seems about right. We get to pick weapon types? Hell yeah. Magical implement? What is this? Do we get to become a wizard? Let's see, proficiency in weapon or shield grants access to a modal ability for use which is associated with the item type. These abilities are situational and may be turned on or off to meet tactical needs. There's no penalty for using a weapon without the corresponding proficiency. A character who's not proficient in a weapon only loses access to the associated ability. Okay. Destructive channeling excess energy through the scepter hurts the wielder with each attack but increases the damage dealt. Blast, the rod with greater energy. Attacks with greater energy, slowing the wielder's recovery but hitting enemies around the target. Interfering barrage, focus wand attacks to interfere with the enemy's ability to attack effectively at the cost of damage. Oh, so it's like a interrupt almost. Let's see. There's guns now. Rapid shot. The character fires and reloads the pistol quickly. Powder burns. Overloading shots with powder causes short range incendiary, but the thick smoke from the blunderbuss is distracting to the wielder. Okay. The arquebus wielder takes time to line up a well-timed shot. These attacks are far more accurate. Be like a sniper. Like, alright. Let's see. Man, there's a lot to making a character in this game. Let's see. You could do a poleaxe. There's so many things. Let's see. Destructive channeling with a... Oh, I was like, how do you destructively channel the crossbow? Let's see. The character takes careful aim. Oh, it's the arbalist. Let's see. Careful aim. Hits interrupt targets. Hits knock the target prone. Hits... Oh, wait. I kind of like this idea where, like, in a panic, I can just, like, harpoon somebody. Okay, we're gonna go with the arbalist. And then I'll need, like, a melee weapon just in case. Wait, what? Saber, rapier, mace, hatchet, flail, club, battle axe, dagger, spear, stiletto, sword, and warhammer. I kind of like the idea of having a rapier. Carefully strike with your rapier, aiming for vital points to ensure fighting this way increases accuracy at the cost of recovery. Okay. Damage target armor. What's this? Enemy's ability. Oh, okay. So they can't aim. Let's see. I just want something that will help. What is stride? You can run in combat. Oh, okay. I don't want to engage an additional foe though. Let's see. Penetration. Lower deflection. Penetration. Penetration. That's all the penetration. I mean, can we go a two-hander and a crossbow though? That's what I'm curious. Cost of deflection. What is this? Oh, a pike. Use the pike's reach to set your opponent off guard, exposing their weak points to your allies. Okay, that's cool. Damage for increased engagement. Let's see. Quarterstaff, deflect incoming blows, gaining increased deflection against melee attacks at the cost of recovery. I kind of like that idea, where it's like, it's my staff, but not my staff. Yeah, we'll do that. All right, we'll go staff crossbow, or panic crossbow, or panic arbalist. All right. And then where is our pasty boy? There's a pasty boy. There's also a pasty boy. Go with this one, and just like try to. We're a pasty boy, so we need to be like. Yeah, we'll go white and gray. Skin. I like the first one. Hair. I mean, we could go like gray. I like that. Okay. Head. Oh, it basically changes the eyes. No, we'll go blue. We'll go with the shaved head, I think. Yeah. We'll go with that. Alright.
I'll go on ahead.
Excuse me?
Yeah? I'll lead the way. Let's go.
Time to see but not be seen.
Stand together.
Not a sound. Finish them.
What is this? These voices are ridiculous.
Eyes and keen ears. Oh? Silence around me.
Silence around me.
Easy now.
Oh my god, I didn't know friggin'. What the hell is that actor's name? I can't think of the actor's name. Damn it.
Bring them down. A blade in the dark.
A blade in the dark.
I'll teach you a lesson.
Easy does it.
I think.
Let us end this. Attack. After him. My eyes are peeled. Quiet.
Yes? I'm flattered.
Quick and quiet. Yeah?
Alright, I think we're just gonna go cocky, because all those voices are like their thing. Let's see. Pose. Heroic. Hunched. That could be a fucking ghoul. Alright. Sassy. Oh, there's one that's actually called Sassy. It's just the other hip. That's pretty funny. Sullen. Nobody pays me in gum. Look how average. Name. We're not gonna be Watcher. We'll be. What's a name? Also, hold on. Wait, let me go back. Isn't there? There's a beard change. Okay. The beard's so like. Yeah. Oh, he could have like a dwarven beard. Just like a super blown out beard. Yeah, there we go. We'll go with that. Alright. And we'll go... What should I name him? He's kind of a hipster. I don't know. I wish there was a random button. What does he look like? He looks like... Let's see. He's a druid. He's a snowy boy. We'll go with... I don't know. Oh no. The hardest part for me in any video game. The name. And I don't want to name him Nick because that's boring. We'll name him... I don't know. We'll name him Nerf. Because that's what came to... We can name him Nerd. Name him Nerf. We'll be Nerf the Druid. There we go. Alright. So we got Arbalest with our overbearing shot. We got the Quarterstaff, Sunbeam, Stormblight, Fury. Oh, that's our... Yeah. I was like, what spell is that? And then Dancing Bolt, because we're a Fury, which is cool. And then we get +1 Diplomacy, +1 History, Metaphysics, a young field of knowledge. Metaphysics deals with the Animancy, Adra, the Wheel, and the In-Between, the Beyond, and all mysteries of the soul. Okay. We have that, and we have really good at Survival. Bluff. And then we're good at Alchemy. I don't know why we're good at Alchemy. Oh, because of the Druid thing. That makes sense. We can make drugs. Let's go. Explosives. Alright. We're good. Let's do it. Oh, do I?
Go forth
Oh,
then,
no.
Watcher, as my herald. Know that I do not give you this title lightly. When the time comes, you will have the power to reveal the souls that cling to you. To open the gateway from the in-between to the waking world.
Alrighty.
Find Eothas. Learn his plans. When I have cause to talk to you, I will summon you.
With a
Alright.
quick gesture of her hand,
Oh, Jesus.
you feel a
It scared me.
what would be your chest. The pain continues, intruding deeper into your soul. Looking down, you see a small lump of darkness roiling within you. The darkness lingers there, but the pain abates and fades entirely within the span of a few seconds.
Okay.
A chime. Do not fear, Herald. It will not harm you unless you choose to cross me. I trust it will not come to that.
Her gauntleted hand gestures to the dwarf, hovering nearby. The dwarf nods, contorts his face with his odd smile, and gestures to a new door.
Okay. So basically she put like the frickin' Battle Royale like explosive collar on us. That's great. You're really instilling confidence. Alrighty. I do like this. It's so like gorgeous, which is like you don't often say about CRPGs. Oh, we're following it. I just want my ship. I want to become a pirate. Oh, I do have the pre-order stuff, but I don't think I'm gonna use it because I hate like the early advantage stuff. Who the hell is this? What up, dog? Goosebumps rise on Eddar's arm at your approach, but he seems on. Oh, that's isn't he like Paladin Boy or something from the first one?
I'm awake, bitch. Why were you watching me sleep?
Oh, do I have to?
The return
Oh no.
to reality feels like waking after a fitful drunken sleep. The rocking of the ship sends pain jolting through your limbs. Crashing waves hammer inside your skull.
Okay.
Adair watches over your body with a glazed look, taking long, even tokes from his pipe. At the first movement of your chest, he starts. His gasp, mid-puff, sends him coughing and straining for breath.
Oh, there's no way. You're awake. What are you doing awake? How are you
I was
feeling?
sleeping. I can say, who are you? But I should know him? What? Yeah, we'll go, who are you?
Me? You don't remember?
Adair points at his face, which he seems to be arranging into his most recognizable expression. Receiving no response, he shrugs.
I'm the captain of this boat. And I was real big back in Deerwood. Had this keep called Cadnua.
Get out of here.
And I was what you'd call a watcher. I'd go around talking to dead folks and creeping out just about everyone who saw.
He holds up his hands with fingers curled to mimic claws.
You're just some farmer. Likes to follow me around. Take most of the beating for me when we get attacked.
Oh, that's funny, because everybody used him as the tank.
Don't worry, I'll come back.
That's pretty funny.
See? You remember.
Yeah, very funny, sir.
Anyway, you didn't answer my question. How you feeling?
I'm alive.
Alive's a big improvement.
Yeah.
I hate to cast a pall over your recovery, but I'm afraid I have some bad news.
Oh, I forgot that was the steward.
The voice echoes from inside the bust. The remains of the steward of Cadnua.
She's like trapped on a boat now.
Destroyed. Eothas possessed the statue of Maros Nua and rose from the ground, consuming the souls of all nearby. It is only by the exceptional strength of your soul that you survived.
Wait, so then how'd Ader survive? Was he not there?
The further Eothas withdrew, the weaker you became. We chartered this ship and followed him to the Deadfire archipelago.
Okay.
I know not how, but it seems he has retained a piece of your soul, and proximity to it has brought you back.
I know.
How could you know all that? You've been faking on us.
He pokes at your shoulder with one finger.
Don't poke me. Oh.
Misfortunes brewing topside with migrants fires the captain stirs.
An older man with ale-sour breath rubs his bloodshot
What up,
eyes
Eld?
and stares at
Engrim, the smell of drink on your breath could wake the very dead. Now what's this about?
Yeah.
They're demanding
Uh-oh.
parley with you, captain.
I know this is asking a lot, but you better arm yourself and get on deck. Should be some gear in there.
He indicates a nearby wardrobe.
Oh, are there? I was like, what? Alright, oh, there's all of our stuff.
Now make some use of it.
Yep. What? Where the hell are the weapons? Am I tripping? What's happening? No, just... There we go. Oh, it's up there. I'm retarded. Okay. Do we want to rock? Can I not have... There we go. That's weird. Why can't... You know what? Whatever. Whatever. Alright. Bam.
Pirates of Deadfire are notorious.
Okay, let's go fight some people. We're on our boat. We're 50 minutes in. let's rock this little first encounter, then call it an episode. It's gonna be a long one, probably 'cause it took forever. I might actually cut down the what's it called? Me choosing a character part. just because it's so long.
Well,
What the hell?
what have we here? A little sloop, lost and alone in the storm.
Lost and alone.
I'll be taking your ship now, if you don't mind, and especially if you do.
Well, at least he asked.
I am
Yeah.
a gentleman of fortune.
Okay.
Give her up easy, and I'll see you get a swift death. It'll be bloody and agonizing, sure. At least it'll be quick.
Make a rude hand gesture. I like that. The storm's pretty loud. Did you say you're surrendering? How strange.
He's going to wear his breeches on his head and dance for us?
Oh,
Did I hear that right?
what's dispositions? Okay, so let's see. You have gained a reputation in a disposition. Disposition represents how people perceive your personality throughout the world. Even seemingly nasty reputations will be favored by some people. No, none of them are inherently good or bad. Okay. That's cool.
Aye, but the breeches are gonna be stitched from your skin.
That's gross. Don't wear my skin as underwear.
You got a smart mouth on ya.
Smart mouth.
That'll get you killed. Listen up, mates. I'm off to
Okay.
spear me a bigger fish. One with sharper teeth like. I'm trusting you lot not to cock this up. Don't damage the sloop when you take it. Play with the crew if you'd like.
Okay.
Don't bring me any business.
This dude is the most like stereotypical pirate. I love it. Oh, alright. So there's pause mechanic. Let's see. We're in combat, aren't we? Oh, we're not yet. Now we're in combat. Okay. No, I know combat. Alright. What is this? Defensive strike? Oh, that's cool. Okay. Let's see. So that has good range, but the dude jumped right up on me. What is this? Visage of Death's Herald. Use your watcher power to gaze through your target's eyes deep into their soul, temporarily frightening them. Let's do that on this boy. Oh, I don't get to control Eder yet. He is frightened. Become a storm boy. Yeah, alright. So we get Storm's Rage. Conjure a powerful bolt of lightning from the sky to strike the target, dealing shock damage and stunning them. Shifting Storm, convert into a bolt of pure energy and teleport to the location. That's pretty dope, but let's shock him. God, I'm taking a lot of damage. He is stunned. Let's teleport. Oh, we don't need to. Never mind. Oh, that's... Is that someone? Who the hell am I attacking? I wish that was more clear. So it's this dude. Oh, we shoot little lightning bolts. That's cool. Okay, so he's dead. Yep, attack them. Oh, I am back to me. Get sniped! Let's go! So we killed them all. Okay. Interesting. It's a shame I can't, like, you know, go all Thor and, like, suck in a lightning bolt and be like, I can now wield it. Alright, you've defeated the pirates, but you're not out of trouble yet. The storm picks up, lashing your ship and driving you dangerously close to the rocky shore. The Defiant's crew hurries to reduce sail and batten down the hatches. They work quickly, but the ship is still listing heavily. Just then, a loose crate tumbles toward you, gathering speed on the rain-slicked deck. It misses you, but knocks Chitupek, one of your deckhands, off his feet. Let's see. The Defiant heaves. Chitupek pitches over the side. He grabs onto the rail, but his fingers are slipping. He cries out for help. Meanwhile, the runaway crate totters on the edge of the deck, ready to plunge overboard. You recognize the symbol on the front of it and realize it likely contains the salvage from Caed Nua, your keep. He is my crew member, so I'll save him. You grab his arm. Just as his grip fails for a tense moment, He hangs suspended over the rolling sea. Then, with a mighty tug, you pull him back onto the deck. You hear a heavy splash. The crate from Caed Nua is gone. Chittipek, meanwhile, nods in gratitude and hurries to his station. Meanwhile, the storm has nearly driven you ashore. A flash of lightning reveals a treacherous coastline and Eothas striding into the distance. The lookout barely has time to shout a warning before the Defiant runs aground. Okay. The impact hurls you from the deck and into a froth of waves, bodies, and splintering debris. You struggle toward the beach just ahead, even as the surf tugs you toward the open sea. You kick and paddle with all your might until at last you feel sand between your fingers. Pulling yourself ashore, you collapse. Cool. I like it. Also, I like the dual-wielding pistol Orlin. That's pretty dope. I hope he's a person we can get, because I am all for that. Power level, let's see. All active abilities increase the effectiveness of projectile. Okay. So it's just, hey, your stuff becomes better. I was like, that is not me. What did they do to my character? But never mind. To hunt a god.
Getting a lot of sleep so far on this trip. I'd awoke you, but you look so peaceful with your face in the sand.
Yeah, thank you.
If you're worried about the ship, you can stop worrying. It's wrecked right over there.
Great.
So far, it's just you and me and the chair lady over there.
The chair. Oh, I couldn't. I thought she was a rock.
I worried you were in for another long sleep.
I hate boats.
Unfortunately, I believe we'll be needing the Defiant yet. Unless you mean to settle down on the island for good.
Hell yeah, we could turn it into a beachfront resort.
Well, there's a thought.
Make all the money. Shout, any help here, Bareth? Let's get going. I don't care if she helps or not.
And somehow we gotta get the ship repaired.
Alright.
I want to be paddling out of here on a salvage raft.
Yeah, that'd be
For now,
pretty
I'd
annoying.
say your best bet is to find some sign of civilization. If nothing else, we may be able to hire on a shipwright.
Okay.
My lord, if it is not too taxing, could you explain how it came to pass that you were returned to us?
Let's see. Okay, let's see. My soul passed into the beyond, and Bareth gave me a choice: find Eothas or die. Bareth has given me a sacred duty. It turns out the gods are too dumb to figure out what Eothas is doing, so they sent me. Yep.
Could be they're just not dumb enough to get in Eothas' way up here.
Yep,
A
they're too
perilous
dumb.
endeavor indeed. Castle or no castle, you are still my lord, and I will aid you to the best of my ability.
Thanks, dog. Alright, quest journal. J key, okay. The Principe? Okay, some of the quests you receive may be challenging. The quest that is beyond your character's current level will be marked in your journal with 1, 2, or 3 skulls. Okay.
Well, I suppose we better get a move on.
Let's do it. Oh, interesting. So you get to choose his class. That's cool. What does a swashbuckler get? Multi-class characters are not recommended for new players. Plus a fighter and a rogue, so it's just like a leather-wearing fighter? Nah, we need a tank. You're our tank. Okay.
Just say the word.
Just say the word. So what does this character takes careful aim, knocks target prone. Okay. So it's just like we're real slow. Okay. Dope. Alright, I think this is, if any time, is good a place to stop it. I don't know how long this one's going to be. My timer says it's been an hour, so it'll be roughly that. But with the first episode of any series, hit the like button if you enjoyed it. Feel free to leave comments, tips, anything like that, because it's been a while since I played Pillars of Eternity, or a CRPG in general. So yeah, if you got tips, feel free to leave them. And yeah, I hope you guys A, stuck around to this point, and B, have enjoyed it so far, because I am hyped and ready to be Druid Thunder Lord Master. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time. See you guys.